Hey, you cunts, welcome back. This is obviously a different video from the ones I usually do where I stand there and talk shit, make terrible jokes, give the minorities trouble, all that shit. This is the second rendition of the CoffeeTalk series that I want to, get going a little bit better, I guess. Right off the bat, I guess this is kind of more of a check-in, a status kind of deal, just to let you guys know what's going on, maybe get a little bit of a message out there. I know a lot of you people don't have a lot of guidance in your life. Obviously, if you're following a channel like mine, probably a bunch of degenerate fucks. But I just wanted to say thanks for 900 subscribers. I didn't think that I could get a circle jerk of 900 fucking douchebags together, but it happened. I don't really know. Don't really know how it's happening. My chicken taco video is still going 100 views a day strong. It's really fucking weird. Just hit 76,000 views, and my overall views on my channel is over 100,000 now. And why? I don't know. That chicken taco video is fucking terrible. I don't know why you fucking people keep watching it. But oh well, I guess that's how it's gonna be. Let me just get to the fucking point here, shall I? So in the last few years, I guess, since I've kind of been cleaning up my act a little bit, with quitting drinking and with quitting smoking, and that comes with some what am I trying to say? It comes with sacrifice. If you've watched my last Coffee Talk video, you'll kind of understand what I'm saying. There's people that when you're drinking, and you drink a lot like I did, you deal with a lot more, I guess. You're a lot more I guess, shall I say, progressive in how you interact with people. I would deal with a lot of shit, which didn't help because I'm kind of an agreeable person. It's a word you hear from certain people. I've had trouble with being not assertive enough in the past, and the heavy drinking for so many years. It wasn't that long. I mean, about 5 years of pretty heavy fucking going at it, drinking. It kind of stunts you in a way, at least from what I've found. In that kind of development of assertiveness, I guess, of being an adult and dealing with shit and not dealing with people that bring you down. And definitely within the last year, having a more and more healthy state of mind, more focusing on my own well-being, and of course trying to focus on the well-being of others. If you clean yourself up, I've noticed, then it becomes a lot easier to be more compassionate and to take care of those around you, such as your wife or boyfriend, whatever, your side hoe, and of course take the shit with a grain of salt. I'm a guy who talks too much shit on the internet. People call me a racist. People call me all kinds of shit. So take this how you may. But to keep going with my point, that within the last year, it's been my tolerance for people who bring those down around them has gone way down to zero. I've written a few things down here, like in preparing like some jackass who owns a big YouTube channel. I've lately been kicking people out of my life that want to bring others down around them. Whether it be in the form of, I know it's fucking lame as hell, but in the form of like a Facebook delete. I know it doesn't even fucking technically exist. But that kind of can send a little bit of a message to someone that, and I've gotten it plenty. I've lost hundreds of Facebook friends. Some of them happen to be my family members after the shit I talk online. Of course, I'm a comedian. A lot of people just think that I'm a dipshit, which I am. It's kind of a gesture to show people that you don't want to really be associated with them anymore. It's kind of a weird cultural thing that's just a recent weird fucking cultural phenomena we have here. I don't know about all you fucks out in, different countries like the UK and Australia. I know there's a couple of people who follow this channel from those areas. I think maybe even a couple of fucking New Zealanders over there. Anyway, what the fuck am I trying to say here? The main point is kicking people out. No matter how close you are to them, if they're bringing you down, kick them the fuck out. You don't have time for their shit. Especially if you're a person like me who is trying to clean up their act, trying to live a successful and meaningful existence. I would strongly suggest developing a no bullshit tolerance. No tolerance for bullshit policy was what I'm trying to say. I can't speak fucking English, so anyway, no bullshit. I've known people in recent years that I learned that they're using hard drugs. Bye. You hear about people that you lose a family member, you lose someone close to you. And I've known several examples of this. And this is very personal, I know. So, take it how you will, obviously. They lose someone close to them, whether they die, they commit suicide, whatever the fuck it is. And it doesn't take long. These people, they turn to hard drugs. Heroin, typically. Heroin, I've never done heroin. Never plan on it. It completely numbs you, from what I've heard. But it also fucking kills you. Anyone who does fucking heroin for an extended period of time who is considered addicted to heroin, it fucking destroys your body. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And this one point I made a point to write down was to come to a point to be so weak, to be so fucking weak that you destroy the only vessel you have to move through this life. It's so tragic that it pisses me off. It destroys me inside to see this. And it's fucking weakness. I went through my fair share of shit, hardship. Lost my best friend, lost my dad. I didn't turn to fucking hard drugs. It's a weak person's game, and I will not fucking stand for it. I won't I'm not going to sit around and tolerate and be buddy with someone who is going to destroy themselves. It's so fucking selfish and it's fucking weak. And nobody should have to go through seeing someone they love put themselves through this. What am I trying to say? It takes a lot of courage also. It takes a lot of will, I guess, to kick someone out of your life that you love. I mean, most of these people I grew up with that are doing these things to themselves, fucking, it's directly correlated with a loss. It's a hard thing to do. It's a really fucking hard thing to do. To kick someone out of your life that you grew up with, that you know very well, that you've come to feel like you love and respect them. But, yeah, to destroy it. We only have one fucking, meat vehicle, if you will, in this life. And I don't know, me being a person that's 28 years old almost, I haven't seen everything, but I've seen a lot. And you could say, hey, you're a fucking hypocrite, you were an alcoholic or whatever. And, that's true. And alcohol is it's a crutch, it's a really, really hard thing to quit. A really hard thing to overcome. And there was a certain factor of myself that used that to kind of mask the pain I was feeling. But I quit, started eating right, started exercising, and I'm all the better for it. It's when you have something like heroin that literally destroys your body and your mind. It's a really tough thing. Basically, anyone you hear about that quits heroin and goes back to it just dies because their body can't fucking handle it. So I guess the big message I'm trying to put across here is that there are, 7.5 billion people on this planet? Is that it? Is that right? Whatever. You can make more friends. We're different. Every fucking 5 to 7 years or so in our lives, we're completely different people, and to cling to those people just because we have like a nostalgic memory with them, and if they're a lost cause. I know this sounds harsh. I know it's a harsh fucking thing to say. But I don't need that kind of negativity, that energy in my life, because life is a fragile thing, and just have no tolerance for it. Just have no tolerance for that kind of weakness, because that shit rubs off on you. When I was drinking a lot, you hang out with homeless people. At least I did, because I was a fucking degenerate. There's not only that sense of self-destructiveness, there's a user mentality that comes with a lot of those people. People that use hard drugs, people that live on the streets, kind of thing. I mean, obviously they're surviving, they're trying to survive, but was also a time when I wasn't able to be assertive and let a lot of people step on me. And in learning more and more, I'm still working on it. In learning more and more about how to deal with that, you just develop this policy for not wanting to deal with this shit anymore. I know I'm meandering, and you can take this video how you like, but it's okay that what am I fucking trying to say? It's okay if you feel shitty about it. You may not have a lot of friends. You may not have also a lot of experiences yet. But there's more people out there, and it takes practice also to talk to people. And to associate yourself with people that truly want the best for you and want the best for themselves. That's pretty important because it's kind of like that old thing where you hang out with people who smoke, you start smoking. That may be a weakness thing, but if you see something in a person's life like that you can't handle, that you just don't have any tolerance for, and there's no fucking point in trying to associate, I guess. And I know some people can be helped. Some people only need just a little bit of encouragement to point themselves in the right direction. But really, there are a lot of people, most people, if they're in that kind of situation where they're doing drugs, not being good to their body, and not even drugs. It could be any kind of addiction, video game addiction, something that's debilitating them. They have to want to be helped. They have to want to help themselves. And they have to break out of that fucking selfishness that makes you put your petty, weak little fucking problems above your family, above your close friends. And I figure that if they didn't want that, if they didn't want the best for you or themselves, then they weren't your friend to begin with. So, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I've been going 18 minutes now, just fucking rambling. Probably didn't make any goddamn sense. But it's something that I got into a discussion about the other day, and I got pretty heated about it. And when I get heated about something, I want to take it to these videos. I want to take it to the Coffee Talk thing, because I do want to keep doing this. And I'd also like to bring people in and have some kind of interview thing at some point. Feel free to, go to the comments, tell me that I don't know how to speak English, tell me I'm a fucking idiot. That's fine. Do it. Maybe make some kind of suggestion if you like, what kind of topics you'd like me to talk about. If you don't want to hear me talk anymore, then that's cool too. Yeah, I got that kind of message across. Probably repeated it several times because I'm a fucking nitwit. Yeah, once again, thank you for 900 subscribers. I'm almost to that 1,000 YouTuber goal kind of thing. Small YouTuber goal. So, I don't know what that means at all. I don't know what that's gonna mean for my channel. Maybe it'll start picking up even more. Not that it fucking matters. And I'm also I'm also nobody. Remember that shit. Okay, you cunts? I'll be making another coffee talk video, I think, at some point pretty soon about sugar and the effects on your mind that it has, at least my mind. Anyway, have a great fucking day. If you enjoyed this video, fine. If you didn't, that's also fine. Peace.